I know this one's gonna be tough as hell for some of y'all. Excuse my French. But I gotta keep this 100% real, bro. If it's one thing I do, I gotta keep this 100% real. The first sign that you are a man child is that you still blame people for the fact that you're not where you want to be in life. And not just in life, let me correct that. The first sign that you are a man child is the fact that you still point fingers and complain at other people because you're not where you need to be in your life. It's not just in life, it's your life. And I think that's what men forget sometimes, is that your life is your responsibility. Your life, you have to be accountable for that. 100%, man. Can't nobody do that work for you. Y'all know. Can't nobody do it for you. Can't. So when you a man child, you still think somebody could do the work for you. You still think somebody is gonna do the work for you. You still actually think that you're where you're at in life and it's somebody else's fault, instead of taking accountability. Some of y'all still holding on to grudges because your parents didn't do a good job. Some of y'all still upset that you ain't had no dad growing up. Most of my childhood, for real, mama was the one for me, man. Mama raised me, single mom. I'm not mad at anybody. We're winning. We're doing great. We're elevating because it's my life. It's my responsibility. And mama did a great job and I'm grateful for that. But if she did a bad job, I'd still be grateful because God still woke me up. And life is still my responsibility. My life is still up to me. And that's a good thing. Y'all think that's a bad thing. Y'all think that that's more stress. You think that's more pressure. But that's actually a very good thing, because it means that you can do something about it. You can make something happen. You can make your life better. You have the power to do that. You got the power to change things around. Your life doesn't have to look like how it's been looking for the past 5, 3, 4 years. It can look different. If you do different things, if you put the work in, if you show up for yourself, your life could look totally different. So you're a man child because you're thinking that it's somebody else's fault. You're blaming people. You're pointing fingers. Right? Let me be honest. I live in America right now. You know, everything kind of expensive, bro. You feel me? And, you know, I stay out of the, you know, but I'm just saying, everything kind of expensive. And whoever our leader is right now, he ain't doing too good. And the reason I bring that up is I could be pointing fingers and saying, because of who's in charge, the economy's bad. And I'm not happy about that. And it's their fault why I don't have no money. Instead of taking it into my own hands and saying, well, if I got to get a second job, so be it. That's the purpose-driven mindset. If I got to go harder, then so be it. If I got to work more, then so be it. And also trusting that God is going to make a way for you as well. That's the true leader. Right? So guys, man, we could complain about everything. We could complain about money. We could complain about who's in leadership. We could complain about our life. We could complain about our friends. Get better friends. You have the power to do that. Nobody is keeping you in this little holding cell. You guys think that, you know, you're somewhere and you can't move. Please stop thinking that. Please understand that you have the power to move. You have the power to create change. You have the power to transform your life. You got the power to do that. You are powerful beyond measure. But the problem is you try to measure. You try to measure how powerful you really are, and you always come up short. You always come up short because that's not the true answer. You don't think that you could do anything about your life, but you can do everything about your life. It's your life. So you're a man child when you think that it's other people's fault for why you're not where you're supposed to be at. Number 2, you're a man child if you don't know how to handle yourself emotionally. I was looking at video footage of a celebrity out in Hollywood. I don't want to say no names. I don't need my channel being, no drama channel, nothing like that. But it was bad. It was really bad. And he was beating on this girl, beating on this girl, beating on this girl. I'm talking about, this is a billionaire. This is a wealthy man, bro. A man that definitely has something to lose. On top of that, the morality is not there. Where's your morals? You don't put your hands on no woman. You don't put your hands on nobody unless somebody is literally trying to harm you or harm your loved ones. Okay? But he was beating on his girl, somebody that he said that he loved. Beating on her. You know why? The emotional intelligence is not there. I don't care how intelligent you are about making money. I don't care how intelligent you are about being a public figure and being, a celebrity. None of that matters when you putting your hands on people that you shouldn't be putting your hands on, bro. None of that matters. None of that matters. We have to be emotionally intelligent. And now your legacy and everything that you worked for, it's all gone to waste because you don't know how to control your emotions. You got angry with somebody. Instead of talking it through and expressing how you feel in that moment. As men, we can't always resort to, let me put my hands on you. That's some childish things, bro. That's very childish, bro. We got to be more mature. We got to have a more mature approach. We have to. A real man knows. A real man ain't putting his hand on a woman. And a real man understands the value of talking through things. Being emotionally mature will save you from a lot of those situations. Being emotionally mature will help you when times are tough. That's very important. What really separates a boy from a man is that boys don't really know how to control their emotions. So they cry, they cry a lot. They throw tantrums. That's what I mean when I say cry. Because if you a grown man and you crying, that's okay. Especially if you alone, you at home, you going through a tough time. That's okay, bro. But you're not supposed to be crying every day, all day. You're not supposed to be throwing tantrums every day, all day like little boys do. We got to find a way to, okay, we cry. All right, then we got to keep going. But with boys, they stop and they throw tantrums. Because you didn't get your way. Well, understand that life is not fair and you may never get your way, but you still got to keep on going. Still got to keep on going. So emotional intelligence is highly important. And understanding that you're responsible for your life is highly important. What else makes you a man child? You're a man child if you chase comfort versus fulfillment. Babies want to be comfortable. They want to be comforted. They want kisses. They want love. You have to understand as a man, you might not get that, bro. It might be a lonely season for you. We know as men, we don't even get compliments. Y'all know. People don't even compliment us like that. Y'all know. Don't expect praise. Don't expect love. If you expect love and you expect praise, you are a man child. Because only children expect love and expect praise. They expect a job well done. But as men, the only expectations we need to have is of ourselves. Did we put the work in today? Did we do good today? Did we achieve our goals and dreams today? Those are the expectations that you need to have. Stop expecting people to love you. Stop expecting people to shower you with praises. Stop expecting people to compliment you. You may never get that. You got to believe in yourself enough. You got to love yourself enough. You got to respect yourself enough. Another reason why you could be a man child, bro, is that you are not working on having your own in life. Oh, Malik, I'm 18. I still live with my parents. Is that okay? Of course that's okay. Of course that's okay. As long as you're working towards getting out of there. We have to work towards having our own. Here's why. It's important to be self-sufficient. I just want you guys to be self-sufficient. I want you guys to be able to be independent as a man. Because once you're independent, you're able to have dependence. A dependent means that somebody is dependent on you and your success and your money. Maybe you guys want to retire your mom one day. You want to help her out with the bills so she don't got to work as hard. Well, that means that you have to turn her into a dependent. And that only happens when you become independent as a man. That means you're putting in the work. That means you're grinding, you're working hard, you're being disciplined to the point where your mom is able to not work another day in her life because she raised you. That's what I want to happen for me. That's what pushes me to go forward. Right? We got to learn to be independent. If I was still in my mama house, it would be hard for me to take care of her one day because I'm getting comfortable. I'm chasing comfort. I'm chasing comfort. I care about being comfortable. Instead of saying, let me go out into the real world and let me face the realities of the world. Let me have my own so I could give back to my mom. And speaking on comfort, again, remember, we need to be chasing fulfillment. And fulfillment is that feeling that you get when you do everything that you say you were going to do for the day. That's important. Don't forget that. Striving for your own, striving to have your own. You know how good you're going to feel when you finally have your first apartment? You have your first apartment. You know how good that feels? Come on, man. I know that feeling. It's a great feeling. I got the keys to my own house. Right? It's not me bragging or boasting. I got the keys to my own spot because I put the work in. And I got to pay rent every month. Nobody can pay it for me. I'm not expecting nobody to pay it for me. I'm not expecting a miracle to happen. I'm expecting to put in this work. Another sign that you are a man child is you still do childish things all day, every day, 24/7. Hey, one thing that I love, right? I love NBA 2K. I love NBA 2K. I love watching basketball. I love playing basketball, right? And I love playing basketball on my PS5. And what I had to realize, bro, is I had to put that shit down for a little bit, bro. You know, I put games away really for about 3 years. I just got games back. I used to play on my Xbox One every day after school. I used to play all day, every day, all day, every day. And then I asked myself, can I sacrifice something that I love so I could start to work and chase my goals and dreams instead? And that's what I did. My freshman year of college, my sophomore year of college, and my junior year in college, I gave all my Xbox One games and all that to my little brother. I don't play games no more. Now I started to play games a little bit because I realized that I'm no longer a slave to the games. I could put in the work. I'm getting closer to my goals. So when I want to, have a little bit of fun, I put the games on. Especially because I don't party or go out to drink or do none of that stuff. So, the games keep me happy. The games keep me relaxed. So as a man, I'm not saying you can't play games, but what I'm saying is, can you sacrifice? If you're not willing to sacrifice, that's childish. Just for a little bit, can you go without? Can you test yourself to see, are you really the man that you say you are? Are you really disciplined? And I'm telling you, a lot of the times when you keep playing video games 24/7, what do you think is happening? It's taking time away from what really matters. It's a distraction. And the one thing that I hate is distractions. It's action over distractions. Action over distractions all day, every day. We got to put the work in. We got to put the action in. We got to. You keep playing with childish things. You keep doing childish things. As a child, I would play my game every day because I could. I was a child. But as a man, I got a schedule. I got things to do. I got things to complete. Another sign that you are a man child is that you don't have a to-do list. You just going with the flow. You just think that you so smooth. You got everything in your head. Please write it down. Please write it down. One of y'all brothers, let me shout out brother Sahar. We talk every single month. Do you know what Sahar is doing? He writes down every single one of these videos to help himself improve. He writes down notes. Not only is he taking notes, he has a to-do list. And some of y'all don't have a to-do list. You just moving with the flow. It's important to take notes. It's important to have a to-do list. It's important to know what you got going on in your life. It's important to write it out. But see, we don't become writers anymore. We gotta write. We gotta read. We gotta critically think. Use the tools that is given to you. Even if you gotta write in your notes on your phone, just write down in your notes, bro. Today, this is what I have to do. Children go throughout their day and they don't really have a to-do list. Why? Because their parents are telling them wake up. Their parents are telling them go to school. Their parents are telling them do your homework. Their parents are telling them eat dinner. Oh my God, everything is made for you. You just gotta live. You just gotta hop in the car. Somebody's taking care of you. Somebody is taking care of you. Somebody is taking care of you. But as you grow older as a man, you realize you have to take care of self. You have to take care of self. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself. Which means you gotta make your schedule yourself. Another sign you're a man child is you don't know how to cook or fetch for food or do your laundry. The basics. The basics. Every human being, it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, everybody need to know how to cook, how to clean, how to take care of themselves, because that's what it means to be independent and self-sufficient. That's what it means to build your kingdom. You know how to do these things. You don't want to depend on people. You want to be able to be independent. And if somebody could come into your life and they can help you cook or cook for you, then that's a blessing. But you should know how to at least cook eggs, bro. I can't cook much, but I could cook eggs. And if I had to cook, chicken and stuff like that, then I could do it. But I got a girl and she helps me out. And I'm very thankful for that. I'm very grateful for that. And I do things that she don't have to worry about. As of right now, I'm covering rent. She's very thankful for that. Everybody got their role to play. But let me tell you, bro, when she's sick, I'm making breakfast. I'm doing my best. Because I have that skill. Now, it ain't hard to make eggs, but damn it, you need to know how to make something so you can survive. My mama taught me how to do laundry. I know how to do my laundry. I may not be as skilled. I may not be as great as doing these things. I may not be 100% with chores, but I at least know the basics so I could be independent. And as a man, you have to try to do the basics so you can be independent. Nobody's going to care or cater for you 100%. That's what children are looking for. Mama, can you do this? Mama, can you do that? But when you a man, it's bro. You on your own. You on your own. I love y'all. I feel like this is a solid list. This was off the dome, off the top, man. Off the, you know what I'm saying? So, I love y'all. I hope that y'all can take something from this. And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.
you.